Hello and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds with me, Chocobilly. Let's have a chat with some people.
Bound to spoil at this rate.
Well, yeah, that's... yeah.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi.
That was amazing.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Uh-huh.
Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Nice. Yeah, why not?
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
Good for you, man.
Ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Well, we have a few of those.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Okay.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Well, that's kind of because
I
it was.
appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Yeah, let's help this dude.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Alright, so we can find one more for this dude, and that should be...
What's on your
Good.
mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious.
So, you know, people being like this, but in Edgewater, it'd be so good, because everyone's just so much more connected and cheerful, but, you know, within the confines of a walled town and, you know, regular supply and food and power.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
Yeah, you do it, dude.
I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
Don't worry about Adelaide.
You know where to find me.
Oh, right, so... So it looks like we just tell people one by one to go back to Edgewater even. But before we do that, we have to try and get rid of Reed. Well, that's its own mission now, but Convince the deserters, or optional remove Reed from the Edgewater. Yeah. This may not be what Reed planned for, but I'm in favour of, you know, this kind of mentality in Edgewater. Let's see if we can fast travel back to Edgewater. Cool. Yeah, it's just... I mean, again, I prefer if they played by the Spacer's Choice rules and they kind of... That's a cool looking fish. Sorry. Yeah, I want them to like play by the rules, but they've got the right mindset, you know? It's just self-betterment, caring about everyone, but, you know, within the... within the realms of possibility. So not just being like, screw the system, we're just going to do whatever we want. And live off the grid. Which, in a safer environment, might be viable, but here, no. Also, Parvati said something about her dad keeping a copy of the thing at the cannery, so I'm just going to have a quick look for that as well. Do some platforming. Oh yeah. Four-bit cartridges. Nice. Is anyone else actually looking? Don't. I can't if you're looking. Ha ha. No. Gimme. Oh, okay. Cool. I am looking for that thing. I want that thing. Give me the thing. I like that that's a thing I can steal. No, I can't be bothered to steal those. I'm getting distracted again, funnily enough. Right, there are soldiers here. I should really remind myself of that fact, because I'm just going to end up getting snatched. This place is pretty expensive, you know. That is a tough gig. Oh, you lost a hand? You have to pay us for the effort. Bard. Loose slips, pink slips. I like it. Ah, they've been putting sprats in the old cans, have they? Yummy. Nope. Ooh, a fridge. Yeah. Give me your things. I'm not stealing. Do I wear... I am wearing the correct stuff, yay. Oh, that was a lot of money. A plasma cutter? Another one. Cool. Well, I was hoping to have found the journal that Parvati was on about. I think she said her dad left it in here. Yummy! Oh. Oh dear. No, we did all this when we spoke to Sybil? Phyllis. I knew it was some weird name. Apologies if your name is Phyllis. Well, hey, dude!
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet? Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable yet?
I have absolutely no idea who you are. Hey, I found it. Now, let's see. How sneaky am I being here? Sneaky enough, it would seem. What a lovely place to be.
Hey, you made it. Had a word with the constable?
No, I have not had a word with the constable yet, and I likely will never have a word with the constable, because I don't know who the constable is, and I don't know why I'm talking to you either. Alright, let's go have a word with Mr. Tob. Yee!
Yeah, huh?
Aw.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Cute.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Well, we've basically done that, so that's good. Alright, I don't think old Tob here is gonna go down without a fight, unfortunately.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
But he's right there. So, there's no chance that things get a bit sketchy. Hey, Tob.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yeah.
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. Processed, liquefied, retextured Saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly salt tuna. We've been experiencing a salt tuna shortage, you see. So we've had to improvise.
Uh-huh.
We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like salt tuna in the end. Couple years, give or take.
Oh my
right around
God.
the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Yeah, if you live like that.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
Yeah, I thought he might
What a
appreciate that.
remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall.
Yay!
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended.
Yes.
Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back
See,
of
I
me.
knew Reed had some honor in him. He was, he cares about the town. That's for certain. He's misguided, but he cares.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
No, I was hoping we might be able to get him on our ship. Not the sort of person I would trust with sensitive information, but he might be a good administrator on our ship.
I already told you I'm leaving. Just give me a little...
Well, that's that.
Something you need?
Well, that was unexpected. I had a feeling that Thompson would appreciate that use of corpses for fertilizer. But yeah, Adelaide made their feud seem a lot worse than it is. She hates him more than he hates her. That's for definite. And it's understandable. But, oh, I can fast travel contact. Yeah, it's understandable that she hates him. I can't blame her. Especially as her son died because of him. But in the end, we got what we wanted, which was for everyone to stay in Edgewater with power and walls and homes and civilization, and now apparently food. Like, not just salt tuna, but food and jobs. Don't know what's going to happen to this place. I have a horrible feeling that Adelaide's going to be all, no, we reject the Spacer's Choice way. This is now a free town, and then Spacer's Choice is going to come back and reclaim it, and it's going to be... If that's the case, then I will happily defend the town, because I don't appreciate the Spacer's Choice ethic. Just the town of Edgewater, I think, more than Spacer's Choice.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Hey, you should be more thankful, lady.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
That's a lot of
You're
XP.
vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Yeah, that's exactly what I tried to
Turned
do.
that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Well, bit thankless, but here we are. I did what was right for the town, I think. There you go, buddy. I got you another
Any
one.
luck finding one of those manuals?
Yeah.
No kidding. Really? Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
Yay.
Never liked Reed much.
Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands.
Yeah, no. Nope, none of you people have anything to say. Oh! I lost my chance to go back in here. Yeah, you give me that goodness. Oh, that's a lot of apples. Come on. There we are. There's a bugger all in there anyway. Oh, can't go back in. Let me in. Wait, what? Oh, that was my character, right? I thought I'd actually hit someone. Oh, there we go. Good.
Hey, I saw that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you think you're doing? I don't have time for this.
Right, didn't realise she was here. Whoops. I'm glad you can persuade your way out of these things though, otherwise that would have been sucky. Man, I can't see anything. Right, let's see what she's been working on. Okay, so information that might have been useful episode or two back. Yes, I know. Exactly. All sneaky sneaky like. Alright, there's bugger all else here to get, so let's do some leveling. I do want to work on my dialogue options because I feel like that should be more useful. Same with this. I want everything to be better. So that's basically all combat stuff. Yeah. Alright, cool. We're pretty much done here, I think. Yeah, missions just now is... Oh no, we need to speak to old Ludwig. How could I forget? Yeah, I got enough time to quickly scoot on over to him. And tell him we busted up some robots and got him a logic module. And then once we've done that, I might have a quick wander around town, see if there's any more quick missions we can get done. But then, I think it's time to progress with the story. We're already, this is recording episode 10, and we're only now about to leave this place, so definitely taking its time. That's a bad thing, of course. Oh, Ludwig!
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the weed here.
Hey, man.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So
Birthday
this
suit.
is it, then.
That's all I'm saying.
The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
A shock stick. I like the sound. Ooh. It's got a special background. Mr. Ouch and speed. This is way better than a normal stun baton. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. 167 to 107. Okay, so it's at least equal damage output. Which is cool. Every time we get the wrong one. Yeah, so in the next episode, gonna quickly scoot around Edgewater, see what the peeps are up to. And who knows? Maybe we'll just get on our Sunbird and fly away.